Michigan went on the road and won at Rutgers. Quad 1 win. Now, a respectable 3-10 against Quad 1 teams. Look, it jumped their NET ranking from 62 to 53. They went from not being talked about as a bubble team to making ESPN's list of teams with work to do, like they do it from each conference. They characterize Michigan's chances thusly now. This isn't a profile likely to earn an at-large bid at the moment, but the Wolverines are in the game. Which, when you're not showing up on anybody's bubble watch to now you're on the bubble watch, it's a step in the right direction. They have pretty difficult schedule the rest of the way, but they've put themselves behind the 8 ball and probably minimum have to win 2 of the 3. Wisconsin at home on Sunday, at Illinois, at Indiana.
If they could put a blend of how they played their last 2 games against Michigan State and Rutgers, that's a tournament team all day long. The offense showed up against Michigan State. And I'm sorry, did Rutgers score 45 points last night?
I'm not used to watching Michigan. Like sometimes the other guys miss shots, and Rutgers was playing shorthanded, and they're not coming at you with great offensive talent. But I actually was like,
45.
Wow, Michigan's playing pretty hard on that end of the floor. And they did it without Jet Howard. Now, I'm sure the theories are going to start coming in about how they're better off without Jet Howard. Tap the brakes on that a little bit, but. Hey, man, guys stepped up and made shots at the end of that game. Rutgers kept making runs at Michigan, and they fended them off. So that was a big win for them. Tomorrow, Michigan State, which isn't quite as in dire need, they're not totally into the tournament, but they don't need to go 0-3, which they won't, but they're at Iowa, tough place to play. At Nebraska, not a tough place to play. And then against a pretty pathetic Ohio State outfit. So they have a chance to finish strong going into the Big Ten tournament. Spartans do. So,
yeah, if they can figure out if they're going to make up the game against Minnesota or not. Tom Izzo was very frustrated that they haven't been able to figure that out yet.
That's right.
He was saying, look, I got a lot on my plate. I don't need to play schedule maker in the Big Ten. Intimating that he expected this to be done already, and they haven't gotten it done. And Minnesota's got their own scheduling issues, but there appears to be a day that could work, but they would need some help from rescheduling from another team. And Rutgers is one of those teams, if not the only team that would have to do it. And Rutgers doesn't want to move their schedule around right now. So I don't know if they're going to replay that game or not.
Michigan and Michigan State, if you're looking for Big Ten tournament success, they're both playing for a first-round bye. Top 4 teams get a first-round bye. Michigan currently tied for 3rd with 3 other teams, Illinois, Indiana, and Maryland. Michigan State half game back at 9-7. Which is probably the Minnesota sure win.
Well, this is the thing. That's why it's awfully important for Michigan State, in their mind, to play that game, because if it's a win, obviously it helps their winning percentage, and that would give them a better chance to get that bye.